Hello, I've put dozens of videos up here about acting, and I don't ask you to pay for watching them. And I don't charge for answering the questions that you send me about anything to do with acting through the website, and I don't link advertising to any of this. So I'm not trying to make money out of you, and I'm not being generous. I like doing this, but I do charge a little for the coaching that I do in New York and on Skype, and this one video is to explain what the hell I do when I'm coaching. I'm not saying that any of you need to come to me for coaching. You may be able to get what I do from a friend or from a director. It just has to be with someone who'll tell you the truth when you ask them to, and to tell you in a positive way. The only other thing that an acting coach needs is to know the way to help you make your acting better. And here are some ways I use, and the most interesting way, which you'll have to listen to the others first, please, is the last one, number 9. Well, second to last anyway. Now look, it's usually best to work on just one thing at a time. So if you want to just work on an audition technique or an accent, that's okay. But the main aim is always to help an actor or actress be as good an actor or actress as they can possibly be, to encourage them to be more daring, more serious, more silly, more clever, more anything to help an actor to grow. The first method of working is talk. For a few actors, they just need to talk about any problems they have in their acting, and of course whatever you talk about with me is kept private. But some actors and actresses, well, talk doesn't make any real difference. They carry on being much the same in their acting as they were before, even if they want to change. So some actors want me to direct them. So I direct them in scenes or speeches for an audition or anything they want to work on, with me making suggestions to try and bring something out of you. And I may suggest something about just one line in a speech. But the main aim is to turn you on to the whole character, to help you really enjoy it. Maybe it's just one line where it seems to me that your character's behaving at their worst or their best or their most dangerous or their most loving, so that an actor suddenly sees that all the previous lines lead up to that moment and build from it afterwards. But you may want to do a speech in a different way. And it's not your fault if I don't find a brilliant suggestion to help you. So, well, some actors and actresses don't like being directed anyway. So I wait. I let them run speeches or scenes in any way they like. Any way. Only making suggestions if they ask me, and occasionally, hopefully at the right moment, saying, hang on, try that way again. There are lots of ways of working on a speech or a scene in a new way. Many actors use acting techniques, and I'm so old I know all of them, like Sanford Meisner's wonderful approach to acting, or Michael Chekhov's methods, Stella Adler's, Lee Strasberg's, the later teachings of Stanislavski, ways that can inspire an actor to feel in the moment, to feel more at home in a role. Motivations, preparations, objectives. But, number 9. Sometimes there's just one thing, one quality an actor or actress has for me to encourage. Some big stars have made whole careers out of discovering a single quality in themselves that they sort of own, something fundamental which is central in nearly every role they play, one characteristic that makes all their performances shine. And these examples I'm going to give aren't of people I've coached, but you'll know who they are, so you'll see what I mean. These leading actors all play roles in films where they have to save the world or America from attack by terrorists or beings from another planet or zombies, and Matt Damon has discovered in himself the sense of always being ready. Mel Gibson always feels determined. Brad Pitt has his own kind of hope. Tom Cruise is unworried. Bruce Willis has always done this kind of thing before. Angelina Jolie is one thought ahead of everyone around her. Will Smith is always managing to enjoy himself. Liam Neeson is dedicated. Mark Wahlberg is responsible. Lucy Liu is calm. Sean Connery has patience. They've each found their own kind of extreme inner strength and applied it to the roles they play, so that's another thing I may look out for. And that may involve a sort of therapy-like coaching, talking about things that an actor or actress wouldn't talk about with their friends or anyone else. It may do. And of course, even my closest friends in the world will never find out what we've talked about. And it surprises some people, but it's true, that I only charge $35 an hour because I hate taking money off actors. And it makes some actors and some agents think that I'm not a serious coach because I don't charge more. Well, they're wrong. And one other odd method of working odd because it sounds a bit strange, but it does inspire some actors, is working on Skype, because some actors like working in the comfort of their own home. And things like teaching a British accent on Skype are easy because you and I can only see and hear each other on the screen, so there are no distractions. But if I happen to say the right thing at the right time, something important, it may help an actor not just be good, but to start being great. It's possible to be great. It's possible. I've seen it happen. If I could help someone become a great actor, I'd die happy. I'll say that again. If I could help someone become a great actor, I'd die happy.